All right, we are live. Tell me if you can hear me. If you're watching the live feed right now, please leave a comment and let us know that you can hear me. I heard myself, so we're good. All right, so the people who are getting ready to do Cyphus March Mayhem finals are about to start. They're just taking their lanes right now. I will take you into the turf in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, to show you what March Mayhem's all about. All right. Just missed the USA chant. Okay, guys, so I'm Mike Hackett. I'm the creator of Cyphus Training, and today is my favorite day of the year, March Mayhem. This is our 11th year doing it, and let's take you into the scene this year. Yeah. We need a wave going. Yeah. All right. So welcome. I'm going to be yelling into this thing, so I don't want to yell your ear off. But all right, guys, welcome to March Mayhem. Hopefully that stays. Sorry for my hand. Caitlin, can you just like aim that towards like people, because the way it's setting right now, it's kind of goofy. Okay. Thank you. All right, I need my notepad. Yeah, we're good. All right, thank you everyone for coming. Today is our 11th March Mayhem Finals. I want to say that this is like my favorite day of the year, honestly. I was telling a friend on the way here, if I had like the choice between Stanley Cup Finals tickets and watching this, it would be this. I wish we could charge the same admission, but you guys are all here free, so that's good. A couple quick announcements. You know, it takes a big community to put this stuff on. I want to thank each and every location that puts this tournament on, and the support that you guys give your teammates. If any of you, I guess everybody who's here knows what Cyphus Training is about, especially March Mayhem. The way that we have it formatted is that the cream of the crop are the ones that perform throughout the entire tournament. The way we design this tournament is that it gets harder. The better you perform, you now set a standard for yourself that you have to try to meet and beat every time that you do it, every round that you do it. So even if you had a poor performance, that boulder, that average that you set for yourself, it doesn't go down, it stays the same. I also want to thank Jim DiMercurio. He's kind of like the mastermind behind some of the math and the statistics, and it's a pain in the butt to do, I know from experience, so thank you very much for helping me with that. If it weren't for him, you'd be getting the statistics like a day late because I'm so slow at it. But all right, nevertheless, let's get on to the main event. We're gonna go down the line, in no particular order. But if you know Cyphus Mayhem bracket, we have a head-to-head bracket, which is like traditional style, single elimination. 2 finalists are from the head-to-head bracket, and they're right next to each other, so that's good. We have Kevin Roney and Adriana Licavoli, thank you. They're from Harrison Township. Their overall boulder right now, or plus minus, is a plus 133, which is great. Their boulder that they have to beat is 752. So if you're following on like the workout, they're trying to get or beat 752 to get a positive point. Between the two of them, they've had 676 workouts, and they have just over 10 years of experience combined. Okay? The next head-to-head finalist, I probably don't need to make an introduction because they're from Brownstown. Amanda Durfee, Jennifer Edwards. All right, how about now? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? All right, I think I'm back officially. Yeah, it's been on and off. All right, sorry about that. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to hear my voice. You just need to watch people competing. I'm going to ask again since y'all didn't hear me before. Were you able to hear me making the announcements and introducing the contestants? Good call, Shannon. Okay, only the first set. I'll come back and afterwards I'll tell you guys some of the highlights of their statistics of the finalists. I literally got to go in the trash and get that out of the trash now. And Shannon, you're right. I'm going to stay back here because that's where the Wi-Fi is, which is kind of tough, but. It's only been 10 minutes that we've been going. It's the 50-minute mark is just hitting the clock right now. And for those of you who didn't hear any commentary before, I was just explaining kind of what the workout is. March Mayhem's a doubles tournament where you partner up with somebody who's like average, like your ability level. And what you do is you have a checklist of 2 exercises. So you can choose between one exercise or the other. And let's say it's bear crawl and a plate push. One partner will take the plate push, one partner will take the bear crawl. You both have to finish 2 reps of that, so there and back, before you can move on to the next exercise. So what that means is you're really only as strong as your weakest link. And hopefully this isn't redundant, but I'm not checking the feed, but really the teams that excel and do best in March Mayhem are the ones that are very close-knit, can communicate very well, can plan ahead, and have the same, you don't really have the same fitness ability, but the same score-wise in Cyphus. And every now and then I'll probably point something out that's being done correctly for good form, just to kind of spotlight that. I don't do much correcting on the finals because I don't want to just disrupt the flow, but if there's something that's visibly needing correction, I will jump in. But we have enough pros and trainers here that they'll step in. Jen DiMercurio in the white next to me, she's kind of like the main eyes right now, and then I think we have someone from Brownstown down at the other end too. There are some really difficult parts in this workout. Every round pretty much gets harder throughout the tournament. This year there was 5 rounds. I think to some degree the semifinals was the hardest, but this one has 2 sections in particular that are really difficult to navigate. And I really want to go around the turf here, so hopefully I don't get lost again. But right here, right now, the inchworm from Diablo, I'm sorry, let me back up. From backwards lunge to hang 10 to Diablo, that's a very tough part. So if you're not planning ahead, you're going to be hitting legs, legs, legs. Likewise, there's a lot of crawls back to back to back if you don't choose wisely. Nice job. Shoot. I was gonna ask anybody to see if they can do it. You just tell me what it is and I'll
yeah, I can do it.
Thank you. Nice job, you got it. Keep going. I hate saying keep going, to be honest. It's because I don't like people to tell me to keep going, because usually it's when I'm taking a rest. I'm taking a rest for a reason, so I don't like people to say keep going. But I know it's a positive thing. Jen got a little overzealous on that, not Jen, Lauren, on that inchworm. She's not used to it not dragging so much. I can tell you this, as a trainer or a pro watching, there is so much to take in on any given day. Just a normal workout that's a little bit more structured and repetitive. There's a lot to pay attention to. But in March Mayhem, you know, we've got, a checklist of 45 different exercises, 8 different people going all at different times, and they get to choose what it is they're doing. So it is a lot to keep attention on.
Keep coming, Tree, come on. Let's go.
I did mention in the introduction, these two right here that I'm standing next to from Harrison Township, they're kind of the Cinderella story of this year's tournament. It's the first time doing March Mayhem. And they got to the finals from head-to-head matchup. So it's pretty cool to see. They're not new by any means, but new to the tournament, doing well. I don't want to correct the swaggin', but I probably should. Keep your elbow locked. Don't bend it so much. And that's such a petty thing that I just corrected on a swaggin'. I mean, swaggin's kind of a rest exercise. It should be. But when you do it, you should keep your elbow kind of locked, not hyperextended locked. Slight bend in the elbow and just oblique crunch to the side. You don't want to create the movement by doing an elbow flex. All right, I'm going to do a check. Is the sound still going? Yeah, it looks like it. Try to get your feet as far up as you can. That's good, but try to get all the way up. Land flat-footed.
There you go.
This is a tough sport to watch. Like, if you're a spectator and you're watching on Facebook Live right now, live stream, because there's no, you don't know where people are within the workout, and it can be just confusing for us, and especially since everyone's at different ability levels. They all have different goals that they're trying to hit. So let me try to paint a little bit of a picture here. Right now I'm standing in front of the group that has the lowest boulder. So they're a little bit further back in the workout, which doesn't really mean anything whether they're doing well or not. They're at the back end of the workout. So they are furthest behind in the workout in terms of how many exercises performed. Now, the ones that are out in the lead are right here from Brownstown. And that doesn't mean lead in the competition. That just means furthest in the workout board. So everybody else is somewhere in the middle. And that's exactly how it should be. So the guys on Harrison Township, Mike and Angela, they have the lowest boulder. Where the girls here from Brownstown, they have the highest boulder. Everybody else is kind of in the middle. So again, it's a sport of averages. So it plays out well. You able to keep your balance? Yeah, that Meals Wheels for St. Clair Shores was probably felt like a gift. Oh, one thing I should also point out is that the team from Harrison Township facing, on the left-hand side, nice job. They both just went up, not recently, but like a couple months ago, went up in weight. So Kevin went from a 35-pound weight to a 45, and then Adriana, I'm terrible with pronouncing names, but she went up to a 35. It's customary for women when they start off with a 25-pound weight and go up from there. And then men usually start somewhere 35 or 45, just depending on kind of your stature, your build, and your previous fitness ability. Good Tarosk on the end, Lauren Carr, just bending at her knees really well. Nice job, Amanda. Good push, good push. We are 38 minutes left. 38 minutes left, 22 minutes in. Let's do a sound check. Cool. Yeah, Tom, we got 38 minutes. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the feed. I got it. my computer set up in the back room here. They're breaking here, which I think is a great technique. I know it's really important for the teams to do well in a tournament. You really got to study ahead, the night before, find where your rest periods are going to be. Unless you're somebody like Leah O'Brien who has to finish the workout in 45 minutes. But most of us human people need to structure some kind of break in there. And in a traditional Cyphus workout, you may get an easy exercise here and there to afford you that rest. But sometimes in Mayhem, you're going to have to plan rests in there, especially if you're relying on a teammate. You got to be at their pace too. So we got 2 teams on Devil. So we got 2 teams on the same task. Is that right? Yeah. Team on the far left, team on the far right. They're both doing the same task at the same time, although I think the ones on your right are a task ahead, if I'm correct. Nice job, guys. So, Cyphus, we have a lot of tasks where there's like a game within the game, and I'm going to point something out Amanda's trying to do right now, which she's going to. And that's why people are clapping, too. It's cool to see. So what she's trying to do is bucking in 3. So bucking the plate. She's trying to kick the plate as far as she can. And there's certain exercises, like bucks, we try to buck in 3 if we can. So it's a feat. It's a good thing you can do if you can do that. The other one is hikes in 2. If you're able to hike the plate to the halfway field and then to the end zone in 2. So hike in 2 and bucks in 3 are usually the goal. Come up tall. You know what I mean? So much. No, you're good. Oh, actually, maybe I should check this. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to come back out.
Hey, come on. Coming in.
We definitely have unfiltered music, and not as many kids here today, so that's good. Sky high, keep up. If you're on sky high, keep it up. We got 33 minutes left, almost the halfway point. I have such a tough time knowing who's where. Like, I have such a tough time knowing like who's where, like who's in the lead, you know.
How do you know who's going to get started? Like, they're pretty similar at boulders on the end.
On the ends, yeah. And they're on the same exercises. They were, yeah. All right. So I see Jennifer right here. She's calling an audible, or what we call an audible. Yeah, sorry about that. An audible. What usually what people do is they plan out their exercises in advance, so they kind of got a script that they stay with. But it's good to actually afford yourself a little bit of flexibility to adjust on the fly. You don't want to do it too much because it can throw off your rhythm and your pace, but it's good to be able to take an exercise for somebody if you know they're struggling on lower body or cardio, whatever it is. So again, communication's key in this. I like that shirt. I like that shirt.
Huh?
I like that shirt.
I love it.
Yeah, where'd you get it? Was that Shelby?
Actually, everybody picked out certain shirts, and then they had a present.
I need to get one of those. Oh, they have guys, not like tank. You done tank that?
Like get your own shirt and then send them off.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's got his cousin or something like that?
I think something like that, yeah.
It's selling a couple styles. There's go on Amazon and order.
That's, How you feeling? That was a rhetorical question. Nice job.
Okay, stop. So now we have our first point. And then we have a break after, okay? Get through it.
Yeah, these two teams on the ends, they're kind of neck and neck task-wise, which means if they're neck and neck task-wise, that bodes well for, let's see, I got to figure that out. Probably the Harrison Township team. Yeah, because if they're neck and neck, I guess it doesn't really matter. It depends on what everybody else does. We just passed the halfway point. We are 29 minutes left. 29 minutes left. It seems like the pace is slowing down a little bit, which is to be expected. Just means they're getting tired, and the thick of the workouts coming up here. The hardest part, if teams get there today, the hardest part's going to be reverse bovine. They have a choice, but if they get to a section where it's reverse bovine, gimpy, dog, gargantuan, single leg stuff, and then it gets to reverse mastodon, pirate, hackett, wicca, anaconda, single arm diablo. Test. so cool to see so many people here to not only support friends and family, but just to watch.
Am I allowed to pass her plate for her weighted gremlin?
You can't go to her. You can pick it up for her. You can pick it up for her, but you can't go to her. Good question by Jennifer here. So right now, Amanda's finishing up her task. And one thing that you are able to do is you're able to pick up or set the plate for your partner so it's ready for the next exercise. And so she just asked if she could bring it to her. I said, no, you can't bring it to her, but you can pick it up for her. Maybe she wanted a little time. She might have wanted to pick that up. I know I do. I mean, I probably spend 20, 30 seconds just picking my plate up. You put that all together in a whole workout, you're losing 10 minutes. I will say, form all the way around today has been good. There's no instance of bad form or like really incorrect or cutting corners per se, and that's how the workout's designed. Not the workout, but the tournament. A lot of the exercises are ones that are a little bit more objective. There's only one way to do it, is to do it. And the teams that are here, I think they're proving that theory to be correct. They have great form, great chemistry, and great fitness. Wow, I don't know how she's running that quickly. Oh, primates. Yeah. That's the fastest run to 4 on a primate. Adriana, make sure it's a jump. Make sure it's a jump. Leave the turf, okay? Good. What I said to her, I don't know if you heard, I just told her to make sure it's a jump. She should be jumping side, tip tapping. I know her legs are toast right now, so she's not really leaving the turf, but Amanda's swashbuckler is a little diagonal. $25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. Excuse me.
Oh, gotta go.
Excuse me, Jen. Those are good mogo pushes over there. Kevin, I don't know if he's got another one, but look how much distance he gets on each jump. That's really the way to do it if you can. If you got the thrust, cover distance, and then you end up building speed because of that. Amanda should be pushing off that front foot, leaving the turf a little bit. Amanda, make sure you're leaving the turf. Push off the front foot, okay? She's tired, so what she was doing is she's kind of just crossing her feet over instead of actually leaving the turf. You should be leaving with both feet. Boom, much better. Nice job, Jen. Jen Simonson, good forward Mastodon. Yeah, the two teams on the end are like neck and neck. And I'm having a tough time figuring out where the middle two are in relativity to their boulders. But let's see. Maybe somebody who's watching could comment on that. Like where y'all think people are. If you were to rank the placement, 1 through 4, who's where? What's the leaderboard look like? $22 minutes left. If you've ever done March Mayhem before, it's one of the most difficult things you can do. Like 1 hour concentrated, probably one of the toughest things. Yeah, speaking for myself, I absolutely hate it in the moment. It's like an hour of the most painful, stressful thing. No, I don't know if you're going to tell me something. But watching it, it's awesome. So the people that are on the turf right now are going through some pain and adversity just in the name of competition and getting in better shape. All right, so we got 20 minutes left. If the St. Clair Shores group is on Weighted Gremlin, they're at almost 500, and they've been scoring, I think, or they have to get 750. Anyways, 750, so they're probably on decent pace to get to their boulder, but they got some hard ones coming up. I'm standing here next to you, but thinking. Yeah.
No more scribble. No more scribble in finals.
Yeah. It's a tough one to put in the tournament. I don't think I usually do that.
Well,
yeah.
You want to keep up, right? So
right.
You're like automatically going to do it a little faster than you should.
Jen's doing well.
Huh?
Jen's doing well. Nice job, you guys. Nice job. What's interesting about, selecting the exercises you're going to do with your partner. Good. Jen just corrected the other Jen. On Gargantuan, opposite hand, opposite foot. So right now her right foot is pushing, her left hand is on the plate. That's how it should be done. If you do it the other way, the balance and the displacement of the weight is goofy. So just try to remember that. Anyways, back to picking tasks with your partner. The logical thing people usually think, like, okay, if you're strong at upper body stuff, that person takes all the upper body, and the person who's got more cardio base takes the cardio exercises. But that's not always how it plays out, just because of how the workout's structured. If there's a string of a lot of lower body exercises, you want to give that person who's doing lower body, or maybe more proficient at lower body, adequate time to rest. All right, so we got about 17 minutes left. The Harrison Township on your right with Mike, the guy in the Superman shirt, they are hitting 423 right now. And their Boulder, I think, is right around, is what, 663, 661. 661. So they've, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Yeah, they're going to have to get moving on some of it, but that'll be tough to get 661. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a really low-scoring finals in terms of plus minus. I could see a lot of these people being even, and if we're playing the law of averages, that's kind of how it should be. That was good reverse bovine. Now I'm going to tell Jen the same thing I told Amanda. Jen, make sure you leave with both feet. Push off your front foot on the other way back. You're good. It was more the other way. I think yeah. Same thing I told Amanda. Both feet should leave the turf on Jackal. Really, if you're doing it like proficiently, if you're good at it, you want to push off your lead foot and not cross over with your back foot or your trailing foot. There are two ways to do Jackal too. There's the leg way where you're pushing off the front foot and kind of riding the plate sideways. And then there's the upper lower where you're, yeah, so Kevin's kind of doing the leg way. If you can see him down at the end on your left, he's pushing off that front foot, kind of riding the plate. That's the way if you got the legs to do it and the stamina, that's the way to do it. But if you need a break or if your turf is sticky, you'll kind of have to go drag the plate to like towards the front of you and then lift yourself up and support your upper body weight on the plate instead of stringing it together with like a jump. But the whole point I was trying to make there is make sure you leave the turf with both feet. Try not to cross over. We are 15 minutes, last quarter. These aren't PEDs, are they? It's not PEDs, are they?
I mean, technically that inhaler would be.
Yeah, that's true. And this isn't because it's NF certified. My wife works for them, so that's all I know. I'd like her to leave the turf a little more. What I'm watching is Amanda's pirate. It's not that it's incorrect. I would prefer it if she could sit down into it a little bit more and show a distinct difference between upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Just moving the weight. Nice job, Jen. That's a good denser over there. One thing I'm noticing when I go from turf to turf, different locations, the way people do denser is a little bit different. The way Jen's doing it right now, Simonson, on your far right, is the way it should be done in terms of... No, I like how she's doing it.
Huh?
I like how she's doing it.
You like grip?
Yeah, as long as it's... Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm actually talking about that right now. So denser. The plate should be up at about chest height, and I'm going to come by the screen for this. Can you hear me? All right. One sec. Nice. I'll talk about denser now. All right. Denser should be pressing in, keeping your elbows in line with your wrist or close to. The plate should be away from your chest like a half an inch. You don't want to have it too far out. If you have it too far out, you're not going to be hitting your serratus the way we're trying to hit it. So one of the questions is people are wondering about the grip, whether you have to have your hands off. I don't care if your fingers are wrapped around it. You can hold it like this or like that, as long as you're not pulling it or pulling back on the ridge, okay? I'm not explaining that very well, but I could do it better after. The idea is that you're not holding the weight up by pulling it or like carrying it. You're pushing inward as hard as you can to keep that plate in place. I called it denser because I feel like you're condensing the plate. These two are probably on the hardest exercises of the day. Actually, the hardest two exercises back to back. This is Wicca. This is Hackett. I like that name. We got 10 minutes left. The one Wicca right here, very hard to get the flow of. She's making it look easy, but there's a certain cadence you want to get in order for you to get a rhythm. And what's hard about Hackett is the single leg. You got to stand that same leg the whole way back. She's not very flexible. Nice. So the Harrison Township with Angela and Mike, they are 5-something. They're about to hit 5-something, which means they're about 160, 140 away from their boulder. We got 9 minutes left. She got kind of that a little bit. That's like putting something in the oven. 8:30 left. 8:30 left. So St. Clair Shores, Jen and Lauren, they are almost at 650, so they're about 100 points away from their boulder. 8 minutes left with the big ones up ahead, but they're the big point getters. So if they can get through this, they're going to be positive, I think. Good. Yeah, I think, at least for St. Clair Shores, it's going to come down to that Hackett Wicca. And I've seen them do it. I think they can knock that out. Nice job, Lauren.
Who was that?
640. Interesting, yeah. So again, I keep talking about the people on the far left and the far right. So now that they both have essentially 750 to get positive, we can kind of see who's in the lead here. It shows that St. Clair Shores, Jen and Lauren are in the lead, at least in terms of those two teams. So St. Clair Shores is ahead of that. Hold on. The way she's holding it's weird. It's like hand in the hole, but she must have big hands to be able to get that far. Yeah, oh, do you? Because like I'm like, as long as your hand's on the hole, but yeah, the other way, well, you can't do it with a 45. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. We got 5:45 left. So the Harrison Township crew, they're at 5. My paper's kind of cut off here, but it looks like they are still mid 5s, and we got 5 minutes left, meaning I think looking at them, they'll probably be under their boulder, which would be a negative score. Not saying they're doing poorly, they're just scoring under their average is my guess. I think St. Clair Shores would probably be like right on the nose. Harrison Township's going to be pretty close too, I think. And now it just comes down to the top boulders. Let's see where we are here. Amanda, Anaconda. So yeah, they've the Brownstown crew. They just did 1 Anaconda, or was it 2? 2. So that was big. So they just finished a tough part. They're about to break 800, but if they want to score positive, I don't think they're going to be positive either. They got to do 2 shot puts, slapjacks, and Vexums. So I think Brownstown will probably end up negative. I think this Harrison will probably be negative. Right now, I believe St. Clair Shores is in the lead. I'm trying to make eyes with our other math guy. Can you tell?
A little more, Tree, come on.
Yeah, okay. I was just kind of verbally doing it out loud.
Fight through it, girl, come on.
So I don't think they're going to be positive. They're not really positive. It's just these two right here, and they're similar. Yeah. We got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Nice job. All right. Under 3. 2:30 left. I think if St. Clair Shores, Jen and Lauren are able to finish this Hackett, they'll probably put themselves in good position to win, because the team that's closest to them is Harrison Township on the left, who are about to do the same exercises, and they have the same boulder. So they would be ahead by at least one task. Right there, keep going. It's actually coming down to the wire. Unless I'm missing something, I think the middle two are not going to make it. We're just looking at the outside two right now. And I'm not going to make an announcement to everyone here until it's official. But I'm pretty sure they're going to end up with probably one task for the Hackett and the Wicca. These are going to end up with two over here, which I think that puts everybody at a negative score. So it's the best of the negatives. Here you go, Jen. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, and funny, the Cinderella team was over here. The Cinderella song is on right now at the very end. If they could maybe pull something out of thin air, it would be the miracle on turf, that's for sure. But they'd have to get there and back. Here you go, Jen. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's close. What's next? Shuttle run. Shuttle run. 20. Shuttle. Shuttle. Oh, it's not shuttle. Actually, if they could get a half, that would get them some too. Nice job, nice job, nice job. We're under 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, you guys. I don't have it.
871. But I think they were.
I'm pretty sure St. Clair Shores, yeah.
Minus 2. Everybody's minus.
Yeah, everyone's minus, yep. Everyone's minus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Because they were minus 10.
Okay. One sec.
Let's get it plugged in the site just to make sure. I mean, I think just that way we can tell what the score is.
Wow.
Is your computer back there?
All right. Microphone check. I think we've got the finals and what I was alluding, I should be. I hope so. One sec. Yep. All right, so let's make the announcement. All right. So we got the finals, the final tally. This year's March Mayhem winners by 16 points with a -2 is St. Clair Shores. Jen Simonson and Lauren Carr. Just behind them was the Harrison Township team. When I kept talking about you guys on the live stream, you guys were neck and neck. You know, Kevin and Adriana, 752. They were a -14, so it was only a 16-point difference. That's a half a task. They were pretty much half a task apart from each other. And then let's hear it for both Brownstown and the other Harrison Township group. I don't like to call you the Brownstown group, but everyone knows what I'm talking about. Amanda, yeah, there you go. The USA, you guys ended up scoring an 875 for a -14. So that was close. I'm sorry, I flipped you guys. -14 over here. Harrison, -30. Okay? And then Mike and Angela, you guys were -55 at a 596. So everyone was really close, within a task or two. So very, very well done. Let's hear it for them, guys. Thank you all for coming too, and thanks for watching as well. We'll go interview the winners. Can I interview you guys? Can I interview you?
Yeah, Lauren wants to talk about her reduction.
We can just do it like over here. Instead of calling it an interview, we're going to say a presentation, trophy presentation. Cap. All right. So we're going to hand out the hardware. Everyone's talking. I'm just going to talk to you guys at home. Okay. So this is the trophy that we're going for. Everybody's competing for. It's actually gone through a few. It's like the Stanley Cup. It's gone through bumps and bruises, and we've had a replacement recently. But ladies, come on into the screen. We can stand far away because I'll just kind of interview you here. But very well deserved, well fought. You guys deserve this trophy. 2023 March Mayhem finalists.
Mike, stand in there with them. Put your headset down.
I feel like you gotta lay down. Can you guys still hear me? Bill, can you hear me on the feed?
What?
I'm going to interview them. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Oh, I haven't been listening. Kathy's been giving me that.
Okay.
Kathy, can you hear him?
We just want to make sure that I can be heard before I interview.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep, they can. Okay. All right. So, take me through the workout. I know you guys keep backing away from me. I don't care if you're sweaty or anything like that. But since I belong to the turf that you guys belong to, I see kind of like what you put into it and stuff. What do you think the main reason why you guys pulled ahead today? And like.
Because the pushes were so much easier.
I thought you were going to say that, and that's not what I was going for. I like, what's, did you guys do some planning? Did you, like, what?
Lots of planning. Lots of planning.
We did.
Okay. What was the hardest part of today's workout?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. So, like I said earlier, the whole thing does suck. I think they're probably too out of words right now because they're so elated and so tired. So we're going to let them celebrate. But again, this is this year's March Mayhem 2023 champions. All right. So that's going to do it for us this year. Hopefully we'll be here or Harrison or St. Clair Shores next year. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.